How's it going, HotStreak users? I'm Sports by Dustin, and today I'm be going over the MLB HotStreak slate for Tuesday, September 6th. Before we get into the video, if you guys are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that right now. Give the video a like while you're at it. We really would appreciate it since it does help us out. And if you're not in the HotStreak Fantasy app, go to the link in the description, download the app, use the code in the bottom of your screen you see now. You'll get $10 bonus plus 100% deposit match up to $1,000. Before we get into the video, NFL season is right around the corner. Thursday Night Football coming up in just a few days. So make sure you guys are signed up for HotStreak. Get ready for the NFL season with us. We're going to have a bunch of entries you guys can place on top of our live in-play entries where you can predict, what's going to happen in the next drive or so. It's going to be really fun to do when you're just chilling on the couch watching a Thursday night game, Monday night game, whatever, a bunch of games on Sunday. It's going to be a blast. So make sure you guys sign up. You can also do the live in-play props with MLB where you predict next at-bats. If you think Aaron Judge is going to get a single, maybe you think he's going to fly out, strike out, you can select those and have fun with it as well. But let's go ahead and hop into today's video. My very first prop is going to be, I actually have 3 strikeout props and 1 hitter prop for you. It's going to be Glenn Otto to go under 4.5 strikeouts. He has gone under this number 43% of the time this season. He's now going up against Houston, who is only striking out 20% of the time on the season. They rank 25th in not striking out to right-handed pitchers. Glenn Otto isn't the most strikeout pitcher. He is coming off a game of 8 strikeouts against the Red Sox. But I think the Houston Astros definitely can go under. He's gone over twice against the Astros now. But we're getting the line at 4.5, where as opposed to this 3.5 line you see here, they were thinking he's going to go under that line against the Astros this time. So I'm thinking if we're getting it at 4.5, we're getting some great value there. I like him to go under 4.5 strikeouts in this one. Then my next one, this line is very high as well. Aaron Nola. Let's go ahead and put it over here on the HotStreak app first so that way we can get it all together. Aaron Nola to go under 8.5 strikeouts. You see here, he's only gone over 8.5 strikeouts in 8 of 26 games, only 31% on the season. Against Miami, he had 10 and 6, so averaging about 8 strikeouts to them. I think that Miami is striking out about middle of the road, 22% on the season. But in the last 15 games, they've only allowed 2 pitchers in the last 15, 2 starting pitchers in the last 15 games to go over 8.5 strikeouts. I think Aaron Nola is going into the 6th, 7th inning in some of these ball games. I don't love how deep he's getting into these ball games, but honestly, some of these strikeout rates aren't terrible. Daley Cruz has not struck out in 5 plate appearances. Nick Fortes, 3 plate appearances, no strikeouts. Even 9 and 1 strikeouts, pretty decent rate for us as far as hitting goes and not striking out. So I like him to go under. I think this number is just too high. If you look here, he was set at 7.5 to go under minus 140. So I like that. Let's go ahead and move over to my next play, which is going to be another strikeouts prop. Drew Rasmussen, another line that's just too high. I'm going under again. I guess it's the unders club today in this video. So Drew Rasmussen under 5.5 Ks. If you look here, it was set at 4 to go under already. He did have 3 games back-to-back where he did pretty solid, but these are against some high strikeout teams. And now he's going up against Boston, who is finally getting healthy as far as their offense goes. They're striking out at 21.5% on the season, basically, and in the last 30 days. They have only gone over this number. They have only allowed the starting pitcher to go over 5.5 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the last 15 games, so about 50%. So really, if you think about it, it's a little bit of a toss-up, but I think this line is too high for Drew, personally, since he's only gone over this number in 8 out of his 23 starts this season. And they're finally healthy. If you look at the lineup, Devers, Martinez, Verdugo, Kiki's back, Tommy Pham. They even got Tristan Casas up from the minors, who did get a hit in his first game. So I like them to not strike out to Drew Rasmussen over 5.5 times. Then my next one is going to be a hitter's prop. It's going to be a hits prop, actually. It's going to be Nolan Aronado to just get 1 hit in the ballgame, over 0.5 hits. He's been crushing as of late. In the last 30 days, he has a hit in 22 of those 30 games. Couple multi-hit games in there, quite a few actually. He's batting .311 against right-handed pitching, and against Paulo Espino, in 2 plate appearances, he has 1 hit, which happens to be a home run. So I like the fact that he's already seeing him well well enough to at least get a home run off of them. Getting 4 plate appearances in basically every game, couple with 5 or 6. If they could show him a little bit, whether it's him or the rest of the offense, if we get 5 or 6 at bats, you guys know Nolan Aronado should be good for 1 hit. So those are my plays for today. Now, do note, you don't have to play all of these at the same time. You can break them up. If you like one, you don't like the others, play that one. But do what you guys like. I just like to show you guys what I'm on today. Really love these props. So it's Drew Rasmussen under 5.5 Ks. Aaron Nola to go under 8.5 Ks. Glenn Otto under 4.5 Ks. Nolan Aronado to get a hit in the ballgame. That's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys have fun playing on HotStreak today.